What up, y'all? It is your boy Anton. Long time no see, and this is, of course, simply marvelous. We are joined by our better half, aka the eighth day of the week. Excuse me. Yeah, the eighth day of the week. Miss Taylor Day, live from New York. What
What
up
up, what
with
up,
it?
what
What
up?
up? How are you doing?
I'm chilling like a villain, ready to get back
Indeed.
into this
Mm-hmm.
and get us rolling, talking about
Uh-huh.
stuff.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Yeah,
How are you?
I'm doing good. It's been a while. Brother had to take a reprieve. That's
That's
what we're gonna
real.
call that. But
That's what happens
I'm
when you
ready.
have real life responsibilities.
Yep. And then Marvel was doing too much, so brother
That
brain
too.
was cooked. But indeed, I am glad to be back and talk to you about all that has transpired since last time we talked. Maybe not all, because it's probably been a little too much to talk about, but there's some things that's went on that we at least want to address. And then we're going to talk about Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Mhm.
Quantumania was right around the corner. We have about 2-ish weeks until it drops. So very excited about that. Of course, we will be coming back sometime this week, and we'll have our other special guest, Nightmare Jamar, aka 103, and we'll continue what we started. You heard? All right. Before all that, you good? You alive
Yeah,
and breathing?
actually.
You got glow on your skin, like your hair's
Thank you.
flowing. Got a nice
Thank
little
uh,
background. Look at that she over here
thank
hitting that.
you. My
You know
my
what I mean?
place, new apartment.
Yeah, we like it. We like it. Uh-huh. Last time we was on, for the last few times we didn't have a little faux background, so now we got the
I
real.
I lived in that faux background. That faux background did good for
I
me.
know it
Okay,
did do good
I
for
was
you
in
though.
all kinds of places, and y'all didn't know. Y'all didn't know. Y'all saw my virtual home. Okay.
It was beautiful. It was
Thank you.
gorgeous.
Thank you.
Indeed. But we like the new digs. So
Yeah.
keep
Yeah.
doing your thing, man. All
Thank you.
right. Well, since we're here, let's get to talking and kind of just go through some tidbits real quick before we get into some of our main topics. Okay. All right. First things first. I know we're late, but Jeremy Renner, please get well soon. Uh,
Wow.
our Hawkeye trying to help another civilian gets hit by a snowplow. Like, what? How do these
Yeah.
things happen? Doing something good and something bad happens. But
Yeah. I heard it was his nephew trying to like get his nephew out of the way because there's
okay,
a snowplow, and he broke 30 bones in his own body.
bro, man, that's awful. I can't imagine. That's one of my worst fears is actually breaking a bone. So to break 30 of them in one time, you know what I mean? That is catastrophic for a brother. You know what I'm saying?
That's your worst fear to
That's
break a
one of them.
bone.
One of my worst fears. That and drowning.
I mean, drowning's valid. I mean, with
Yeah,
breaking, you said that's my worst fear. He broke 30.
yeah. When you watch sports and people break bones in sports and they'll be horrendous. I don't watch it.
Yeah.
People watch the replays over and over. No, I'm
Mm-mm.
good. I'll take y'all word for it. That just messes
Yeah.
me up. You know what I mean? But Jeremy, yeah, I hope you get better. I don't know what
Yeah.
this spells for the future of your acting career, but I'll talk about you here in a minute when we talk about what we've been watching because I done got a dose of Jeremy Renner lately. So
Yeah.
indeed, indeed. All right, moving on. Our girl Angela.
The one and the
Cream, the
only.
queen,
The
Romanda. Oh my gosh.
original.
She's out here doing it big. She wins the Golden Globe, the first
Yes.
for a Marvel actor. I believe they've been at least nominated in different categories for more technical and behind the scenes things. But as an actor, she
Mhm.
has brought that home to the community. How'd you feel about that? And she is well
Oh,
deserved, asking.
well deserved. She got the Golden Globe and she got the Critics' Choice Award for it too, which is not
Ooh,
as big to
nice.
like most like
Right.
regular people for like us, but like no,
Uh-huh.
it's a big deal.
Mhm.
It's a big deal, and it's long overdue. It's
Yeah.
long overdue. It's well
Mhm.
deserved. I know. She just deserves it all. Like
Yeah.
ever since, like this is like more of a thing I think, like within like the Black community. but like she's been due her flowers since she played Tina Turner. And what's love got to do with it?
Right.
And she's just been like overlooked time and time again. Like she is bread and butter. She is like the only one on par with Meryl Streep, but has never gotten like, you know, the due. And she's fantastic. And I can't wait to see another video of Courtney B. Vance with his phone taping her as if this is not being like on air and will be replayed. Love him. He's excellent hubby. Excellent hubby. But I'm just excited. I'm excited that it's her. And then the fact that it's a Marvel, like, you know, a role that she did in Marvel too.
Right.
Fantastic.
Right.
Fantastic.
Absolutely.
My only critique is that I feel like Letitia deserved it as well and did it for different various, like, you know, things. But we'll let that go.
Yeah, that's something that happens. And I was, you know, kind of worried about it. Well, I haven't looked at people's opinions because I don't care that much. But a lot of times actors get it after so long, they'll just give them a nomination because they, you know, they deserve it.
Because they're overdue.
Point. Yeah, and they're just overdue. But she killed it in Black Panther. So it is just well deserved for this role in general. My favorite scene is her addressing the UN. I'm just
absolutely immediately comes to mind.
That's the coldest scene I've seen in a Marvel film in a long time. She just commands the room, the respect everybody gives her, and you know it's cold blooded. And she flex. You notice she flex on them though at the end, like
Angela Ben had them guns. She been had them guns.
Oh, it's a beautiful thing.
Like
love it. Absolutely love it. By the way, Black Panther Wakanda Forever has released on Disney Plus.
I know that's right.
That's been my background TV since then. So
has it really?
I turn it on all the time. Especially I watch scenes. I like certain scenes that I just go back and watch over and over.
Like all of Telecom. Just definitely the entire like water feature.
Yeah.
Like the music and the visuals, his speech. I would go back and watch that time.
Yeah. I love how they use the vocal tone inside the water. I don't understand how they do it, but it sounds dope. It's menacing too. So I love it.
So good.
So good. You already know. All right. So let's move on to our next thing because we could talk about Black Panther all day.
All day long.
All day. All right. This one is a little more personal. What you been watching? What you been watching? Oh man, I'm sure we've been watching some of the same shows, but what have you been watching since the last time we spoke?
Let me think. I just binged Fleabag, which is on Amazon. It's old. It came out in like 2019, 2016. Okay. It's old, but I finally got on that. I loved it. Thought it was fantastic. Fleabag, I'm watching Last of Us, which we'll get to.
We'll talk about that. Yes,
we'll get to that. And what else am I watching? How I Met Your Father came back on. I'm trying to think what else. Is there anything else? Harlem's coming back out again. I've just been mainly rewatching ER. Let's be honest. Like that's like, you know how like you put on Black Panther as background for comfort. That's ER for me. I'm just like,
right.
So good. Man. So good.
It's an old classic. I never really got super into ER, but I've definitely had it on before. So
at least the first like 7-8 seasons I'll replay. After then I'm like, I'm good. Y'all done killed off too many people.
How many seasons are there?
15.
You know? Good Lord Jesus.
Yes, it's 15.
Good Lord Jesus. That's a lot. That's a lot.
The thing is, cool. Grey's Anatomy is worse. I think Grey's Anatomy is like, I don't know what season they're on, but I think they're even longer than ER, but I don't know.
Wow. I never really watched that either. My roommate back in 2005 started watching that, and I watched a few episodes, but I haven't watched it since. But it's a lot. I know
it was at its peak in 2005. Let's be honest.
Indeed. Well, I've been watching a few things, you know.
What have you been watching?
The Last of Us, of course. We'll talk about that later. Talking about Jeremy Renner earlier, I've been watching The Mayor of Kingstown on Paramount Plus.
How is it?
Yeah, it's a lot. Okay. It's intense. He's intense. I do not envy his character one bit. You talk about stress. Dang. Oh my gosh. It's all stress, but it's a very good show. Me and my homie Dave, we watch it I just got caught up with him yesterday, so we'll
Mhm.
continue to watch that. Yeah, very excited to get in that. What else I watch? Another one of my background shows is The Neighborhood.
The Neighborhood.
I don't know why I love The Neighborhood, but it's
It's a
funny.
good one.
Seti said that's my boy forever right
Sad.
there. You already know. Paramount Plus has been my landing spot. FBI, me and the wifey, we watch FBI. It's
Good
good. It's
show.
good. Made by the same
Almost
people who
worked
do
on that show.
SUV. Really? It's
Mhm.
good. I love that show.
Yeah.
It's very good. And it's got a lot of seasons too. So we're
Mhm.
on, I think we may be on season 2. There's like 6 or 7. So
It's good stuff. It's good
yeah.
stuff.
What else? There's a show called Accused. It's
It's okay.
on Hulu. I believe it's executive produced by Jamie Foxx, but
Ooh.
it's an anthology. Each episode is a different story. Usually comes with a life lesson within said episode. It's pretty intense too. Yeah, you should probably check one of those out.
I
Check
know I
out the
got
first
to.
one. Check out
I
the
got
first
to.
one. It's good. Anything else? Anything else?
Torian over here mentioned Wednesday on Netflix. I don't know if you watched that or if you care,
I
but
have not.
I did. I binged it.
I
I
have not
binged it.
watched it. My son watched it.
Did he like it?
He liked it. Yeah, he waiting on season 2. Oh,
Shout out to
Holy
Joy
Spirit,
Sunday. She plays Bianca, I think, in the show. She plays the black chick in the show, and I knew her from when I was out in LA. So I'm just very happy for her to
Dope.
get her shine.
Dope.
She's good people.
Torian over here. We're glad to be back. We're glad to be back.
Torian.
Appreciate it. Hold on. What he say? Wow, I'm not expecting this. I was not.
Listen,
I don't know why. I thought y'all got beamed up by the monster.
Jean Jacket came through. Jean Jacket in China, one of them with that balloon said.
We're still on Earth. We're still on Earth. I appreciate you tuning in though. Yeah, Wednesday. Okay. Have you seen Megan? No, I haven't. It's very creepy.
I heard
looks very
great.
creepy. It looks very creepy. So
you
you highly recommend that one, I assume, Tori. Maybe I will check that out. I'm not big into dolls. Dolls are not. Yeah, that's not my jam.
You're not a Chucky fan?
Nah. I mean, I'm not scared of Chucky.
Some Chucky.
I'll tell you a funny story though. I'm at work one day, and we were ahead of our schedule, so we stopped and get something to eat. We slid up into Burger King or whatnot. Before we approached the counter, we noticed I don't want to say a young lady. It was an older lady in line with a stroller. Like, okay, you got a little baby. It must be a little grandchild or something like that. So we proceed to approach the the counter, and she turns around, and in her carriage was a Chucky doll. A Chucky doll. And I was like, what the heck is going on here? And it was a big one too. It was a big Chucky doll too.
Prison. He got to go. That's not.
Folks out here need help, man. That's all
they
I tell
do.
You. Folks need help out here in these streets.
They
it's rough. For real. All right. So yeah, that's about all I've been watching. Speaking of that, let's go ahead and get into our next topic because it is The Last of Us. I'll kind of go first with it real quick.
Please.
Being a person who actually played the video game a decade ago, I was very wary of this show because they never translate video games to screen well, usually. It sucks because there's so many great games that have great storylines, but they just can't get it right. But this one,
Uncharted.
Oh my Lord, no. Oh my gosh. Oh, not even Spider-Man can save that one. Good man. Dang it, man. That's a good game too. That's a great game, matter of fact. But The Last of Us thus far is nailing it. The tone, the relationship between Joel and Ellie. She is a very mischievous girl, and obviously in this series, she is very she's very rough around the edges, just to say the least. But she's a smart girl, of course. She can handle herself to a certain extent. and they capture it perfectly. The environment, perfect. The C word clickers,
Yeah.
perfect.
Ugh.
Well, they're most terrifying. The most terrifying zombie type that we've ever gotten has been the clicker for me. It's just disturbing. Just
It's
very disturbing.
disgusting.
Very disturbing. And like I think I told you on the phone, it only gets worse. It only gets
I
worse.
don't want to hear that. Like I'm just barely handling what we have right now. And if it gets worse, I don't. Okay, so several many things, right? I'm sorry. Are you done?
No,
Because you
no,
got me
go ahead.
triggered now.
Go ahead.
You
I
got me
triggered you.
triggered now.
I threw you
Yeah,
the alley oop. Threw you the alley oop. Now slam dunk it.
because okay, so I didn't play the game.
Right.
I didn't play the game.
Mm-hmm.
Torian says they never played the game either. So the show is all that I know. And just seeing, like, number one, these things, like just seeing them, because I couldn't get through The Walking Dead. That show just had me stressed, and I just said, death. I want to die immediately. I just want to die. I just want to die. I don't want to see people surviving. I just want to die. And so if I felt that way with Walking Dead, I don't even know how I'm watching this right now, because the zombies are so much worse, and it's so much more realistic how it could come to be. So that brings me to my next point. I have two more points. Let me hold up two because I will forget. Okay. So the first one is that so you knew this from the game, but there's different forms of the zombies.
Mm-hmm.
There's clickers, but then there's other things. I guess there's runners. I don't know. This is stuff I'm picking up from TikTok, let's be honest.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And it's creeping me out. It's just like it gets worse. It's better. The whole clicking noise in general.
It's terrible.
It just
terrible.
I hate it. I know they use echolocation to get around.
Yeah.
I hate it. Hate it.
That's the crazy part. That's like the final. Well, it's not the final stage, but once it progresses to a certain point, then you start using echolocation. But yeah,
I hate it. Okay, so my second thing, my last point about this is I saw a video today, and they were talking about the whole concept of this type of outbreak happening and this type of, like, what happens in this world. So the lore, what they're kind of making it seem like in the lore of the show is that, like, once you become infected, like the host fungus, whatever, takes over your whole body. And the assumption was that, like, they take over your brain as well.
No.
And that's what someone said in a TikTok video. They're like, actually, if it were to be like this in real life, that type of parasite wouldn't take over your brain. It takes over all your muscle systems.
Everything.
You would like still be there. You just can't do nothing. Until I literally let me die. Like immediately. Like you wouldn't even have to wait for me to get infected. All you gotta do is say it on the news and I will blow my brains out. I'm not taking over nothing over here.
Oh no.
Nothing. Not a thing, not a nail. Okay, like I'm out.
No.
I'm out.
You're just not gonna be around to handle it.
No,
you just can't do it.
That's what I'm saying. The first you hear of it on the news, you'll know, well, Taylor's dead. If she got a word of this, you already know she's not among the living. Because I would rather die than live in that reality. I'm not doing it. I'm not seeing it happen to nobody else. I'm not like in the best case scenario, I would be like Frank and Bill and being in my own little, but we're not even making it to there. You know how far like Frank had to like go to get to find Bill in his little paradise? No,
nope, it ain't happening.
Going out, I will find peace, and that will be with blowing my brains out. It just says like that.
I get it. It's very terrifying.
Did you see what Torian just said?
It's an RP test. Yeah.
No. Hold on. The next thing. Why would you even say that? What is wrong with you? Why would you even bring that up?
That is disgusting.
That's disgusting.
That's the part that is not in the video game. And that grosses me out. That part is so gross. The little tentacles.
It was so
out.
gross.
Oh, so
hated
nasty.
it. Hated every minute of it.
Like the first time you see it, like when the old lady in the first episode turned, you thought it was hair. You thought it was like she had hair in her mouth.
Nope.
You get close, it's just moving like this. Like, oh no.
Listen, I promise you. And
Uh.
I'm not even doing pills. Like Franken, I full gun to my brain. Like I need to be gone. Why?
Hey,
why would you even say that to me?
It's so nasty.
Great offense.
Hey, I feel you though. There is a certain like goosebump feeling that show just gives you, especially when the clickers and the zombies come. Like they're doing a good job of illustrating the stages.
Yes.
Like there's even past the clicker stage, there are more. There are more stages, at least according to the video game, and they get even more
stages beyond the clicker.
They get way more grotesque. They I don't know if they're gonna do this in the movie, but they like spew like the spores. They'll spew out spores. They do all. It's a lot of different stages.
I heard they weren't gonna do the spores part, but I don't know. We'll see what they do. But my whole thing is no. It's just like
those tentacle things make me itch. I feel
it just listen, can't do it. Will not. Yeah. I would die so quickly. I'd be like, finally, peace. I'd be like, wait, what's that from somebody where somebody's like, oh, peace.
It's disgusting. Yeah,
but Pascal's doing it. He's doing great.
Yeah, he is. He's doing a very good Joel. Joel is very hardened, especially after events that happens early in the game where he loses his daughter, which is crazy. That was like the most emotional scene I've ever seen in a video game at that point. Like,
yeah, that's jacked up.
It was so bad. I didn't know it was gonna happen like that. I didn't even to that point. I never had a video game really kill a child. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I was like, oh no, this is gonna be deep. You know, a deep game, and they captured it perfectly in the episode and hardened my boy Joel. He's grimy. He's no nonsense, but casually and slowly but surely grows a heart. You know that's going to happen with Ellie. That's just how it's going to go. But yeah, I love it so far. We got about 2 hours before the next episode drops.
Yeah.
At 9 p.m. Me and the family will sit down and watch it again.
The family, you got the kids watching this?
Yeah, I'm surprised too. I know Josiah will watch it, but you know, Ava, this is her first scary show she's ever watched, though. But
she can go to sleep afterwards.
Yeah, she gotta go sleep right after it too, though. Like literally, she goes from the show to bed, but she's handled it. So.
I have to at least stay up another hour and put on something completely different, like Rainbows and Sunshine.
Oh man, but yeah, I'm very excited for what's coming next. I haven't played part 2 of the video game. I don't know. They say this first season is going to completely capture the first video game. So. Got a long way to go, but season 2, if it goes by the video game, we're going to have some fireworks going on. Season 2, like the second game was very controversial, character-wise and everything, to the point that some people would not play the game because of what happens in the second game. Yeah, I'm very interested in seeing how they handle that. But anyways, yeah. All right, well, I guess we can get into our main topic. Hold on, let me see what Torian's talking about. Pascal having a dope first quarter. Last of Us and The Mandalorian season 3. Got to get on to The Mandalorian. I've only seen season 1.
I also need to go back and rewatch. I need to see a lot of all the Star Wars stuff, pretty much. Not like all of it, but all the stuff that was released last year. I need to go back and watch because I'm behind. But yeah, Pedro, he's winning. He's winning right now. He just hosted SNL last night. I heard he did a great job. I saw a couple of scenes. I need to go back and watch the full episode though. But he's killing it. He's killing on TikTok. They are shoving that man so far down our throats that it's like, forget a gag reflex. Like there's so many edits. It's just everything. But he's so cute and fun. So, you know, I don't mind.
Do your thing, Pedro. Do your thing.
Pedro.
Let's see what else we got. The actress playing Ellie reminds me so much of the character in Game of Thrones, the smart mouth. Didn't she play in Game of Thrones? Okay.
Yeah, they're talking about her character in Game of Thrones.
All right.
But yeah, she's killing it. They are killing it. I think she's non-binary now. They are killing it.
You say she's non-binary? Did you say that?
I thought they came out as non-binary, but she could still have like she pronouns. I don't know. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to keep up.
I have no idea.
I'm trying to keep up.
I thought that was the girl from the Umbrella Academy. I thought she did that.
Yes. Elliot Page is also non-binary.
Okay.
Actually, Elliot Page, I thought, is just a trans man now.
Okay. I don't know. I haven't watched that show in a minute. I need to go back and start watching season 2 and 3.
It's very weird. I think they said, I can't remember if they canceled it or they're going to make a 4th season and cancel it. Okay. But not that it jumped the shark or whatever, but it definitely got weird the last season where it's like, I don't even know what y'all are even trying to do. I don't even think y'all know what y'all trying to do anymore with this show, but it was still fun.
It is a weird show in the first place, but I just never started watching season 2. So excuse me, soon. All right. Let's get on to our main topic, if we may. We already know what it is. We're in February. 2 weeks from now, we get Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. Absolutely. AKA Jonathan Majors movie, King the Conqueror's movie.
You know that's my baby.
Indeed. I actually got the trailer here. Can we watch it together real quick?
Yes.
Not the very newest one, because there's one that just dropped yesterday or something like that. Okay. I'm kind of at the point. I don't want to watch too much because it's only 2 weeks away. So I've been out of the loop on some of it. I don't want to get all the theories and everything and things. So, all right, let's watch this. It's the second official trailer, and then
let's go.
We'll talk about it. All right.
You're an interesting man, Scott Lang. You're an Avenger. You have a daughter, but you've lost a lot of time.
Cassie out here tripping.
Mm-hmm. I still can't get over their recasting of her character. I mean, it's so annoying.
Kind of weird.
It's like we get a different actress for that role every movie.
Every movie, yep.
Who are you?
There's that man.
Look at him.
Give you the one thing you want. What's that?
More
time. Yes, Lord.
I can rewrite existence.
Chronopolis.
And shatter timelines. You cannot trust him.
I don't care who this guy is. I just lost so much. He can give us a second chance.
Let me make this easy for you.
This is going to be so dope in 3D.
It is.
Yeah. Or everything you call life will end.
I hear people saying they don't like her with the short hair.
Why not? It looks cute.
I don't have no problem with it.
Listen, we don't have time for hateration and holleration in this dance radio.
Definitely not.
They probably about to kill her character off anyway. Let's be honest.
MODOK.
What happened to Bill Murray being MODOK?
No. Have you heard who's MODOK for real?
Yeah, it's what's his face from the first movie.
Yeah.
Corey Stoll.
Yep. Darren Cross. The yellow jacket.
I'm sorry, Cassie.
Oh, because that's where he went in the first movie. It was probably the. You know, that just occurred to me here right now. Okay, I got you. We here. Got it. Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Definitely interesting.
So this is okay. I have questions. Go
ahead.
Let's talk about this real quick.
Mm-hmm.
So remember how dang it, I'm blanking on people's names. Remember how they came out initially and said that originally Black Panther 2 was supposed to be about T'Challa and the time that he lost being with his son.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't it seem like they just kind of repurposed that storyline for Quantumania.
Now that you say it like that, yes, it does.
I mean, like, because initially I was like, okay, so like the first, like, phase of this new phase is trauma. Like, after Endgame, we were going through that whole trauma phase. Everyone talking about their trauma. Now, like, if it had been that, is this next one going to all be about time and trying to like reclaim time and what you lost in time and this, that, and the other? Or was it that they just repurposed that storyline because they had to do something completely different with Black Panther 2?
I'm not sure. Never gave it thought until you just brought it up like that. It definitely sounds like it, though.
Thank you.
She over here thanking.
Thank
I don't know. So it's crazy because, all right, so.
I mean, it's a great pivot.
Yeah, it's like for Ant-Man to want to go back in time, first of all, Cassie has really had to go off the deep end. If you just think about that, you would make a deal with the devil to get back 5 or 6 years. Probably not, unless she's straight off the beaten path so far that you like, man, I can't fix her unless I was there to, help curate her life in those early stages. So I'm like, why would he make this deal other than not having a choice, more than likely? Because, Kang is speaking from a perspective where he might come off like, I'm giving you a choice, but in the grand scheme of things, this man's so powerful and his manipulation tools are so out there that you don't have a choice, actually. So I wonder what she's done with her life to effectively make him want to work with Kang. Yeah. And what does Kang want? You have
I heard post-credit scene. I have a theory.
I do too.
What's your theory? What's your theory?
I think we're going to see more variations of Kang.
Ooh.
That's what I think. Just because, that's what it's ultimately building up to. Like, Kang the Conqueror is one aspect of this character. There's multiple variations. Rama Tut, Immortus, like all these different characters that he gets to play in general.
Yeah.
And they said we're going to see these characters. So I don't know. I think we'll get a glimpse of them there, and then we'll see them in full tilt in Avengers Kang's Dynasty.
So I can't remember if I heard this from TikTok, on my own TikTok, or if I heard this from New Rockstars. But it kind of, the timeline doesn't make sense either. So I don't know if this is going to be accurate. But my idea for a post-credit scene would be something having to do with Kang, but also taking it back to Shang-Chi and how there was that when, remember at the end of that one where they were like, oh, it's a beacon. It's a beacon. I was thinking it's going to be something like that. And yes, Jonathan Majors is having a dope year. Like, don't forget Devotion. Yes, Ant-Man, Creed 3, being my baby daddy,
that man busy out here.
Being my baby's father. And he's just doing all kinds of things. Fighting for Black journalists, interviewing him. He's just all over. He's just all over.
Let's see what he said. Kang is going to have the Killmonger and Thanos, where you are rooting more for the antagonist than the protagonist.
Immediately. I'm already rooting for him because he's my baby's father. Like, I'm already rooting for him. Bring home the bacon. Okay?
Oh man, we'll see. I mean, it all depends on the motive, what he's actually looking for. Obviously, as a actor, we're gonna be rooting for him. We want to see more.
If he is a sliver,
more major,
like Namor, best believe.
Girl,
you can best believe.
Girl, I'm gonna see you there.
I got my.
You got those right there? Okay. That thing mixed with it got a little Talokan and Kang.
Talokan. Listen. But yeah.
Oh man. Oh Lord.
Listen, casting's doing their job. Their job. They're doing it.
What'd you say?
I said casting is doing their job.
Yeah.
They're doing it.
I was thinking about this other day before we even go off the rails with it too far, but all the actual black actors that Marvel is actually has in their universe. Like, how many more are there that we can go grab? I mean, of course there are more actors out there, but like the top tiers, we still haven't got Denzel. Like, who
Like
else
you said,
do?
Aldridge. Um,
Oh,
who else?
Aldis from
Yes.
the DC.
Yes, the
Yeah,
one who's been in our mentions, not
yeah,
mentions, but like
yeah.
we've been
We've
talking about
talked
him.
about him. Blue
Um,
Marvel. That's who I'm on to be. But yeah,
him. I'm still waiting for them to put Journey Smollett somewhere in there. If we're
right.
gonna do the whole
Yeah, she's
like
killing it.
Lovecraft
Yeah,
/
right.
underground.
Who she play?
I don't know who, but
Storm. Nah, I
no.
think we want to go more black on that one.
Yeah, I'm just
She's
letting
from,
y'all know.
she's from Africa. She gotta be more black.
Yeah, black of the berry, sweet of the juice.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
we're just gonna let Storm have that. You heard we talked about before how people are wanting Kiki Palmer to be
Rogue.
Rogue, yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And they were wanting what's his face to play Gambit. Lakeith. They want Lakeith to play Gambit.
Oh, okay. What's his name? Stafford? Was it?
Lakeith Stanfield.
Stanfield.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be good too. He from New Orleans?
No, but people just want to see him with a New Orleans accent.
Okay.
And hear him say Moshe. I don't think he is, at least. I don't know.
Okay.
The Council of Kings.
Yeah, that's all of them. That's the whole gamut of them. Yeah. We're gonna get there. I know they have to do it. They wouldn't cast a Jonathan Majors to be a one note.
Yeah, he's gonna have to pull a split and just do
he's gonna have to do
a James McAvoy out of here.
Also, he may or should appear in Loki season 2, which comes out this summer. Yeah,
Loki.
I mean, what variation will we get? Because they have to show him in there somehow.
Yeah. How much money did they give this man to do all these? Unless they have like someone else who, because again, we know that like if there's multiples, it doesn't mean that they all have to look alike, No, so unless they recast him as a different actor, I don't know.
No, yeah. And I know there's a thing where they say Kang is the father of Reed Richards. I believe that's the case.
Yeah.
Think about that. Does that mean Reed Richards has to be black?
I heard a rumor that Harper Jackson, who am I talking about? You know what I'm talking about?
Is it the nerdy looking black guy?
Yes. I heard a rumor that he's probably going to be the next Reed Richards, but I saw a fan drawing of what's his face from Slumdog Millionaire. I don't know why I can't think of anyone's names today.
I don't know. I ain't seen that movie.
Listen, but I saw
the guy you're talking about is in Quantumania, but he's not Reed Richards.
Yeah, William Jackson Harper. Okay, so sorry, let me pull up this other one. Slumdog Millionaire. Yeah, somebody did a fan casting of Dev Patel. Dev Patel, Reed Richards, and it was I was all about it. It wasn't this one. It was another one.
I'm about to share my screen real quick. Hold on, let me
yeah,
share
please
my
do.
Screen real quick. The Chrome tab real quick right there. Is this who you're talking about? Hold on, my bad. This guy?
So yes. So initially people were saying that he was going to be Reed Richards, but I saw some fan castings with Dev Patel, and it just looked so good that I was like, yes. But again, I'm down for either.
Nah, this guy is going to be Quasar. That's going to be his role.
Perfect. So let's get some Dev Patel as some Reed Richards. I'm just trying to find the picture that I saw that somebody did as Dev Patel Reed. Yeah.
How do you spell? What's his name? Dev?
DEV, and then Patel PATEL.
Okay. You said Reed Richards?
Yeah.
Let's see.
There's like different ones, and I was like, please, like I'm begging you, please. that man as Reed Richards. Come on.
I like it.
Go to the one up top. I think was that the one that I saw. I don't know what one I saw, but I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
That's hard right there. I like that.
Come on now. Stop it. Stop
What
it.
we got here? I got a couple of them there. I don't know. I'm not against Homeboy. I don't know him as an actor like that, but
yeah, no, he's great. He's great. Don't worry, he's good.
Whoever he is, you better have some strong game because Namor is coming for his wife. He is coming.
Listen. There's enough to go around. Let's hope my mom was not on here.
What did he say? Jonathan,
why would you do that? Why did you say that? Banned. Blocked.
Hey, y'all gotta chill out. She's not gonna watch the show no more. Y'all gotta chill out. We gotta talk about this.
What's wrong with
Reed is a descendant of Cain. Cain's real name is Nathaniel Richards. That's what I thought. So, that's going to be interesting how they play that. Let's see what y'all can do. But it's crazy because I really don't have much more to talk about. I did put up Kang because we said earlier this is actually Kang's movie.
It is.
That's what most people are tuning in for, at least. As far as screen time, I don't know how much we'll get of him, but it's Kang's movie, and I'm interested. So I heard a theory that we're actually getting 2 Kangs in this movie. Yeah. So, and I asked you earlier, what is he looking for? So the theory is the Kang that we've been seeing in this trailer is like a secondary Kang. And there's a bigger Kang who has some sort of device or some way of traveling through time that the other one doesn't have. And he needs Ant-Man to help him get it from him. Now, I don't know if that's true. It could be, which would make sense to me, but I just don't know.
So
2 variations.
I don't know. That would be like why he says, like, haven't I killed you before? Meaning that previous king sent another one to him before and killed him. And it's like,
I don't know. Do they have a hive
girl's
mind?
thinking again. I'm thinking again. What'd you say?
Do they work on a hive mind where they all kind of share the same consciousness? You know, like Venom does with all the other Venoms?
Could be. Or like clickers do.
It all comes back to the clickers, y'all. It's just how it is.
I hate it.
The Super Bowl is dropping almost all the MCU trailers next month.
Are they?
What would those be, though? Would it be Guardians and the Marvels? Or what else would there be besides Ant-Man?
I think
the next one is Guardians, isn't it? The next movie?
Listen.
Yeah, it has to be Guardians. Guardians is next, and then it'll be the Marvels. Hold on. There we go. Oh, yeah, Secret Invasion. For shows and movies, the Marvels, Secret Invasions. What is Guardians of the Galaxy and one more Ant-Man spot. That sounds about right. I don't know why they would release all of them, though, at the same time. But definitely a Secret Invasion and Guardians. But I don't know the release order, so maybe
that would be even more interesting if the post-credit scene has to do with Secret Invasion.
Could be.
Why I don't know. That's a jump, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That's probably the one property we haven't heard much about, the Secret Invasion, though it's right around the corner. They haven't given us a release date, so I don't know what they're waiting on. But I'm probably anticipating that more than actually Ant-Man, though.
Yeah.
You know. Okay, then I really want to see what Secret Invasion is about. I cannot wait. Speaking of Secret Invasion,
Secret Invasion.
I got this book.
Hey, Marvel.
This book is cold-blooded. It breaks down all the characters' abilities and scientifical.
I love
even got
it.
Spider Pig in there.
Spider Pig.
You know what I mean?
Yes, the lizard. You got everybody up in there.
Yeah, but it's written from a Wakandan perspective.
Love it.
It's
What they got to
written
say about
because
Kang in there?
Kang is not in here, I don't think. Let me check though.
He said,
But this is the reason why the book was written. It was written because of them. It shows in the beginning that T'Challa's father was killed by Skrulls. He didn't know that at the time, but then he fights somebody himself, and it turns out to be a Skrull. So now he's tag teamed with some more scientists to get data on all superheroes on Earth and the breakdown and analysis on how to defeat said person.
Okay. So who do you think's a Skrull? Like just right now.
Right now?
Who do you think's a Skrull?
Why are you going to do that to me?
Because I got to. We've been talking about it. Got to.
Can I see a Skrull right now? Okay. I'm going to go with Allegra de Fontaine.
Oh, she's definitely a Skrull.
Skrull. Yep. I can almost say Ross might be a Skrull. But on the good side of things. Because I think definitely most of them are like government officials. I don't think any of them are heroes per se.
Real hero? Okay.
Not if they are real heroes, then they might be super Skrulls. So only the super Skrulls can duplicate abilities, unless they're tech driven like Tony and all these guys. I don't know. Who do you think? Who do you think is a Skrull right now?
I don't know. I was just asking a question. I got no idea. I would be like, Hawkeye's definitely a Skrull, but we're not going to see. We're not going to see Mr. Renner. Jeremy needs his rest. Right. I don't know. I'm excited to see though. Rhodey's probably a Skrull.
You think so?
Maybe. I don't think probably.
It's possible. I don't think he is, but it's possible though. It's possible. I don't know.
We'll see. We'll find out.
I don't know who else, but I can almost assume they're mostly government officials, people who are low key, but in positions of power in some form or fashion. That's how they do. They infiltrate the system. Being a superhero would. We definitely got Skrulls in our government. I ain't worried about it. They're in there somewhere, but I don't know. I'm very interested to find out. That's one of my top most anticipated properties. Period. Mm-hmm. Period. I don't really have much more to talk about Ant-Man yet. It's coming, and I can't wait for it. I won't get into this topic, but Marvel better check cross their T's and dot their I's because James Gunn has a plan, and it's coming.
He does. We got to talk about all the mess over there.
We're going to talk about it for sure in the next show, or maybe not the next show, because I want to. Yeah, maybe I don't know. There's a lot. Have you even looked into it yet?
Yeah, some things because it's been like an ongoing ticker tape for the past couple months, especially with all the drama with Henry Cavill and it's so much stuff. And Dwayne the Rock Johnson, everybody done turn on Dwayne. It's nonstop. Now people are turning on Zachary Levi too, and the only person coming out sitting pretty is Viola. Viola's getting her own show.
Yeah.
And she just made EGOT tonight. She has an EGOT now. She has all of them.
She has all of them?
Mm-hmm. Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony.
She's been doing her thing.
She's been doing it. She's been
for a long time, too.
For a long time.
Absolutely. All right. Well, I don't have much more. You got anything in the tank that you need to talk about right now?
Okay. I have to go calm my nerves before I watch this show in an hour.
Okay. Yes, indeed. What time is it? Almost 8?
It's almost 8, yeah. There's no rush. There's no rush, but y'all got me y'all keep talking about these tentacles in my face, and now I'm triggered.
So the two people, hey, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth now. You know. Yeah, no, you never know. I'm definitely the Black Panther back there, but a Skrull, maybe.
Skrull. See my bone structure. I wish I could shapeshift. That'd be so fun.
You say you'd be so fun?
I said that would be so fun if I could shapeshift. Stop it. I'd come out the house every day as a new person.
That'd be a lot. It would be a
It
lot.
would be a lot, but it'd be fun. Not that you're messing with people, but like you mess with people a little bit.
Yeah, you would be messing with people. What else you gonna do as a scroll?
That's true. I'm gonna be
That's
robbing
about it.
banks, just going all around, getting
Right.
fluid out.
You be getting.
Just...
Well, we know who not to give the scroll ability to. Look. Look. Indeed. Well, on that note, we'll seal the deal on this show. It's good to be back. Like I said, it will probably either Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll get a show with the fellas on here, along with Taylor Day, and we'll talk more Last of Us. We'll talk more about this, and then maybe we'll sprinkle in some of this DC news that we've been getting. A lot to talk about. I hope Torian, I hope you come back in here. RL, thank you for showing up on the show, and we'll continue to get back to the grind. The grind. You keep doing your thing out there in New York. Stay off them streets.
Thank you. You as well.
Mm-hmm.
Be careful in them Indiana streets.
Yeah.
And I will continue twerking out on the corner to pay this rent. See, that's exactly what I would do as a scroll. I could change into the hottest body and go and collect all the money up in the club.
All the money. You could just do an OnlyFans. You could be a new person every day.
Every day.
Getting money out here.
So
I'll be your manager. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be your manager.
And the thing is, I would have a different face. So none of y'all would ever know.
Never know. Never know. Hey. Know who not to give this responsibility of the scroll to.
This is why the Lord keeps me humble. I ain't got nothing. I don't know what to do with it, you know.
All right, y'all. All right. Well, once again, I am Anton, and this is my better half, the 8th day of the week, Taylor Day. Hold on, did we get another one? Oh, okay. Never mind. And we will see you guys next time on another episode of Simply Marvelous. Please like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys this week. Peace.
Bye.
All right.